Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.
Well, hello there, young Renault. Fancy seeing you here. Thank you for following, mate. Oh, come on, get a chair. There we go. Yeah. So I thought we would start off this stream with a little bit of some Star Trek ambience for a change. It being all space themed and all. And there is very good reason why I'm in this. Oh, hello, mate. Cool. Yeah, there is a very good reason why I'm sat in the space station today. Yep, gotta follow those cool people. That's right. I did. Since I ended the stream yesterday, if you'll excuse me a second. Sorry about that. Since I ended the stream yesterday, I did a few different bits. One of them was going through all the planets and restarting my game on them, just to see what different weapons it could get to spawn from this cabinet, which at the moment has no weapon in it because I bought one. I can show that off in a little bit. But the real reason we are up here today is, if I can go into the log and just give it the once over. Our main mission wants to construct terminals for, well, a base I've set up. And if we go back in here, a pop-up's supposed to tell me to switch over to this little pop-up. And we need to scour the universe looking for someone who will act as the overseer of our base. You'll do. Hello, mate. I've been searching for a long time. He talks about cycles and claims he knows us before. I'm sure that's nothing to be worried about. You're hired. Indeed. Before you know it, see you soon, friend. Yep. Oh, if we talk to you, do you have a scenario for us? Or have we spoken to you already? I can ask for a word from him. I'll give that. Thank you very much. And there's you, good sir. This guy wants an exocraft terminal. But I don't have that terminal up yet, so I'll decline. So, now we've done that, he's going to take off. I managed to just flit about for a little bit, getting some stuff, and I managed to get a few extra items. Namely, I found a guy in the anomaly, that little space station I can spawn in, and I bought these 3 little upgrades off him for my Minotaur, the big old chunky mech. And I also found an event boy who gave me this little module. We can play with all these a little bit later. I also found one of these even. So I'm just gonna go to the C-19 shuttle. Hello sir, you just spawned in, but I want to sell you my crap. Sell. Excuse me. I can't find it. There it is. If I check out my ship, I don't know where this came from, but it's sellable. There's also some of this, and I also picked up a lot of uranium. You'll find out how in just a little bit. Got 2 identical fighters turned up. One of them is an A-class, and another shuttle with a big old engine on it. And yep, the overseer we just hired has propped himself on our little planet, which let us go see now. So let's just tilt ourselves towards our base and engage warp. Zoom. So, how are we all doing today? Is my stream holding up? And just as I say that, my little stream monitor has to buffer for a second. But it should be alright. Submit. So I added a few little bits to my base in between streams. You can just about see it here. But one of the biggest things I added is this big old barn in which you can land spaceships. It's still classed as a dedicated landing pad, so I can take off for free from it, but it doesn't spin me around, so yes, I can land the wrong way. But anyway, here is my little base I set up. That is the main building. Thank you for telling me that. These are a big old ring of solar panels. I put down like 3 or 4 times because they weren't getting picked up by the power system. But since it's the middle of the night, we are not getting any power from them. If we just poke one of them, you see we have 5 minutes of the dark hours remaining. I would have liked to show you all this in the daytime, but alas, it was not to be. Oh. So if you come into the main foyer, we have a refinery to our left, in which we can put stuff. Our overseer has got himself down here into this little chamber, this little cubbyhole. And if we go up to the second floor, we have the base computer with which to edit the Waffle House, I have named it, and a base terminus, a teleporter with which we can just go to all different places we found before, like space stations and other bases. Unfortunately, being the fact that we have no power whatsoever, we can't use this. And on the third floor, we have the batteries, which have been eaten completely, and a reactor, which isn't good enough to fuel the entire base, as we can probably demonstrate if we slap a bit of condensed carbon in. Just leave you running. But anyway, on the third floor, we have a little balcony of sorts. Of course, like fully enclosed, so the radiation doesn't kill us from inside out. And then we can see where we parked our bike, and our mech, and our ship. But for now we've done the tour of the upper levels, let's quickly go under here and take a look at the basement floor. And that was the basement. I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Through the Keyhole. I will see you next time. Okay, fine, I did that last stream. Look, let's just talk to this guy. Hello. This place will be our home amidst the infinite. Take this glass and let starlight flood into our jolly home. Thank you very much. He gives us the glass blueprint. And frost crystals. We need a bunch of those to make glass, which are found on cold planets. There we go. Everything pours through glass, in the end. Oh, you must be great fun at parties. This guy wants chromatic metal. Sure. Guess I can. I have to do this to progress the main quest. Yes. Split chromatic metal. If I check in it, got a little bit. Here you go. I guess I'll apologise. Oh, now I have chromatic metal. Yes. No. Now you're telling me to return to it. I have it. Here you go. I knew you would succeed. And he gives us the resources, well, the blueprint to make the science terminal. And we need a bit more chromatic metal to do that. And we can't move because he wants to talk to us a bit more. Here we go. Make your way to an abandoned structure and loot it for stuff. So we need to build a science terminal, but we can't because we don't have enough chromatic metal, which we can make here if we add any copper. So I need to mark a bit of copper. That is uranium, salt, copper. There we go. 600 away. Is there any closer? 400, 500, 500. There we go. That one will do. So let's just hop in our little bike and head on our way. Oh, it'll be fine. It'll buff out. So, in the time between streams, the vast majority of my time was spent just going about the place, gathering materials to build all those cubes. Because if we hop out of a brief moment, every single one of these little solid cubes, they take about 100 pure ferrite to create. And I had to go out and harvest all of that. It was not the most interesting thing in the world. So I decided I'll do it off stream. Here we go. Here is our little copper area. And oh, before I forget, when I mentioned I bought a second multi-tool, it's an S-class rifle. So if we jump to our pockets and take a quick look at it, it is a gift of the night with massive damage potential and solid scanners, because we use our main gun for that. But it has access to 2 separate weapons. The everyone's favourite, super loud shotgun. And if we press the G button, it has its own little mining beam. And it has the blaze javelin, which, if you've played Halo, will be immediately familiar to you. So, the basics of the blaze javelin: you point it at a thing, charge it up, and let loose. If we point it at this thing again, see how much damage it does. There we go. Oh, you'll taste this thing sooner or later. Don't you worry. But anyway, this is my main weapon. This is my mining weapon. Now I've shown that off. Oh, before I forget, if we switch back to it, it always comes back in on the shotgun section, which is very nice. But we can also, if we press E on here, install this A-class upgrade. We plop it in. This gives us a bit of extra damage, but also buffs up the charge speed a fair bit. There we go. So if we go back here, switch back, go back to Scatter Blaster. So we just have that in times of crisis, and we dig up a bit more copper. And while we are here, let's slap some uranium in our shields so we can recharge it. And once we have enough copper, I'm going to pick up a little bit of extra uranium. There's a little bit there. How much copper do we have? There it is. Cool, that's plenty. Let's refuel that. Switch back to mining beam. A bit of ferrite dust, because we used a lot of that. I used a lot of that in my off time. Okay, bit of uranium. And... oh, one a minute. Multi-tool. I'm going to leave those two in here for the time being. Because just in a pinch. Actually, I can switch to the Scout Blaster much faster to my main weapon. So I can just dismantle those two. Get some worry looms back. And a splash of pugnium. And I think that's it. Let us jump back in here and make our way back home. Also, before I forget, we can refuel this, and we can install a mining beam into this thing, but that's very expensive and I don't want to do that. In case we just want to harvest more carbon, that's what it's called. Harvest a bit more carbon on the go. Instead, let us park. Let's park it just about here. There we go, that's good. Let's slap some copper in here. There we go. And start the machine. I'm going to leave that indium in my pockets for the time being, because we're going to need that later. And while this is cooking up, let's hop in here. Grab these two. Yeah, you're going to have a go at me. I literally don't care. Drop that in my pockets. And... I'm just thinking. Here we go. This needs to drop in my ship. And so does that. And these need to go in my craft. So, engine module. If we plop this in next to the engine, we get the upgraded plasma exhaust. We get a little bit of extra space on our boost tanks. And actually, do you fit there? No adjacency bonus for those, unfortunately. Oh well. We have two cannon modules. No, a cannon and a laser module. So we plop the cannon module. Excuse me, here. We get a little extra damage and efficiency on it. You can live there, you can live there. You two can move here. There we go. And this can be installed here. Get a little extra efficiency on our mining laser. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Now we finished putting all that in. Ooh, let's jump up. And this is all done. Pop this in our pockets. And build up the science terminal. We can put it up there if we want. Which we do want. Let's see how well that goes. Science terminal. Yeah, we need a dude for that. We need a potential scientist recruit. Where are you telling us to... I bet that's telling us to go back to the station. So what we're going to do, now it's daytime, our portal's turned on. Let's just go straight back there. Warp. Save a bit of fuel in our spaceship. Bit of water for hydration's sake. And there is our recruit. Hello, it's let's talk to you. Unknown life form. Good job. I would like to hire you to sit on my base. Scanning you while you sleep will be a reward enough. So anyway, we want to return to our base, which we can do by here. So just prod this again. Nope, not the Waffle Hut, the Waffle House. That's where we want to be. Eventually. Oh, I heard a sound. I didn't think it would work. He's standing in midair. Oh, this is so good. Oh, and we got a milestone. Alright, what is it? Oh, I met a few aliens. That's cool. Let's talk to you, boy. As of course benefits your honourable status. Would I trouble you for some floor? Welcome him. And his marvellous floating capabilities. And he's given us a blueprint for acid. We can finally make that one upgrade for the monitor that we don't actually need. And we got, apart from that, the ability to make lube. You want marrow bulbs. Corvax will also clean windows while you are gone.
Why are you gay?
Is that?
Who says I'm gay?
Doody Toe!
You are gay.
Thank you for following. Oh, it's good to have you here. May the magic floating Corvax bless you today. Oh, we got an objective. And if we just quickly... We need some condensed carbon for that. Just to put something in there. If we jump dialogue, Ghost in the Machine. We have done enough in our base to return to space and have a chat with Apollo. There we go. There it is. Ah, it's good to be here. It's good to have you here. Zoom. So now we've just quickly skipped into space. Let's get a good old view of the ring. And pick up the phone. Hello, sir. Alrighty. He is going to give us the personal force field. That is a little shield you can project up in front of your gun. It does eat a lot of your life support system, but it makes you immune to attacks from the front. That's very good if we're going to go up against more of those weird dog robot things. And what does it want us to do now? Oh, it wants us to plug in. Well, might as well just quickly slip back home. Actually, never mind. We don't even need to be on home. We just go back a bit. And plug it in from our seat. Personal force field. 1, 2. There we go. Let's plug you there. Got a few extra spots for stuff. Oh, wants us to find some nanites now. The bid rate's gonna shit the bed because we go in warp. And all these colours going past, Twitch does not like that very much. Can I just speak for a moment about, just complain about how, what a pain in the arse it is to upload videos to YouTube. Because if you don't already know, like all of my streams, well, most of them, I aim to upload a VOD to YouTube. And I used to do it off, like straight from Twitch, because it's really quick and easy, and it takes no effort on my part. But the VODs that Twitch takes are the exact VODs you're seeing now, but not the VODs that I'm recording personally. And it really shows when you're in warp, because the Twitch VODs just look awful while you're in warp, while you're pulsing between different places. But on the other hand, if you go in with, if I use the VODs I make myself, like Warps looks really good, but it takes like at least 4 hours a piece to upload it to YouTube. That's such a pain in the ass. What's also a pain in the ass are these little things. I've learned my lesson from one of my last runs. I am not going to touch those. Lucrative as they may be. Let's crack open this little thingy. What does it give us? Yeah, let's open. Let's clean you up a little bit. Tasty. I glimpsed the crimson orb. Analyze the data log. You're going to give us a bunch of extra nanites. Oh, condensed carbon from that. And that gives us a dash of sodium. Yeah, these are always pretty nice to visit. I mean, it'll be a lot more lucrative if you have the freedom to pick up all those little egg things. Oh. Come on, come on. Zap the thingy. Ah, so you see the personal force field we have up here. If we... yes, I have it bound to one of my mouse buttons. So if you point it at something, we can put up a shield and it blocks it, whilst eating through our little life support system. I'm gonna leave that up for the time being, but also I need to refuel. There we go. Yeah, we can just put it up anytime. And actually, you know what? I'm just gonna disintegrate it. I don't want to accidentally press it because I'd rather keep the life support, if I'm honest. I forgot about you. Come on, there we go. Bit of oxygen for my trouble. Oh, we're missing a health pot. How'd that happen? Is there any medical bits in here? There's some sodium. That's always appreciated. Why are you defaulting to the tool again? I bet it's because we fiddled about with a bunch of tech in there. Yeah, definitely. I'm not a fan when No Man's Sky does that. Like, every so often, like when you edit something, it will just think, oh, you want to go into your inventories? You want to see your tool, right? No, I don't. What I do want is one of these. Oh. And, well, if you've not already noticed, we have come to a dead biome planet. There are no plants, only rocks, and these weird buildings. And, of course, sentinels. There are little deposits of rusted metal, which we will also find in here. Those can be boiled up into ferrite dust if we chuck them in a cooker. First instinct would be to avoid the weird eggs. You'll be right. But you can cook up those weird eggs into lots of nanites, or sell them off for quite a bit of cash. But if you do that, you have to break them open, and that also spawns a bunch of really angry monsters that can kill you in like 3-4 hits. Yeah, that's how one of my earlier runs ended. So I'm gonna play it safe today. And also, while I'm here, plug some of you in there, and also top this off. And we need to put more fuel in here. There we go. Didn't know why you only did a little bit. There we go. Let's take off. Where are you asking us to go now? Multi-tool technology. I marked that up. Multi-tool technology merchant. Oh, got some big old mountains on this planet. And a weird floaty rock. Say hello to the floaty rock. Oh. There we go. Look how weird it is. Where are we going? That way. Nope, we can't pulse into the rock. The game's not going to let us do that. Oh, check our speedo. We are going about 300 units per second right now. We have hit 400 and we are out of atmosphere. Let's head off. I believe it's taking us straight to the space station this time. Let's fill that back up. That little marker is the space anomaly we can spawn in to visit the multiplayer hub if we so wanted to. But it's taking us to another planet this time. Ugh. Yeah, they're going to be annoyed at me. Hello, sir. I'll pay you 100,000 to piss off. Thank you. Oh no, this is in the space station. Oh, I could have made it here without having to pay money. Ah well. Yeah, it's not like we're going to suffer all much from it. Suffer too much from it. Oh, slowing the words again. It's more. Ah, there we go. And that's my glass empty. Put that down. And here I have a little bit of tea. A spearmint and chamomile today. Yep, you can hear that. Right. Ah. Which way are we going? That way. Oh. Cool. Everyone's coming in today. Right, let's have a look at you guys. Not bad. Oh, there's no one. Oh, these are like weird snubby nose ships. Plop. There we go. Hello, good sir. Hello. If I... Oh, this is like a unique dialogue box. I just chuck 16 out at you. I get free stuff. A broadcaster module, which I'm immediately going to sell back, because that is not something I want. Sell for 61. Yeah, thanks, mate. Fair enough. Like, I'd offer that much myself, really. Let's pop into discoveries and upload a few for some 59s. Hello. I would like to buy some S-Class upgrades, if I can afford any. Which I can't. God damn it. Do you have any shield upgrades? Nope. Ah well. If I happen to find any more nanites, I'll have to shop somewhere else for them. Alright, let's return to space. I'm hoping we can just skip the installing part of this quest. Yeah, that's good. Thanks, game. Alright, let's call him up. There is no need to hurry. I beg to differ. We are in a permadeath, and the sooner we can get all this done, the better. Where are you? Yeah, fair enough. Alright, where are we going? Where's the game taking us? Oh, now Apollo's calling us. Let's point the space station this time. Give a good view of that. Hello. You might not be heading back to that base of yours a while. That's not strictly true, but sure, talk to me. Let the hunt begin. Detected a Korvax installation. Synthetics delight in espionage. Cough. I'm not a robotic. This is no world flesh. Everything was transferred to what he is right now. Okay, fair enough. He's talking about how the Sentinels get about the universe. And because the Korvax are also robots, therefore they should know. We should break some of their stuff. That's gonna point us towards, if we can find it. There we go, a Korvax facility. There we go. Just 10 seconds away. Oh. Oh, before we go. Oh, we've got a little boy trying to trade with us. Hello. Sure, let's have a look at what you got. Oh, we need some cubes. I'll take 2. Thank you very much. And we don't need any of this. Will you buy from my ship the soul? There you go. There you go. Take care. And that gives us, if we shift this across and this across here, that lets us install this. Just a few wiring looms and those 2 cubes we've got. Just need to find a bit of platinum. Yes. You don't need to tell me how to make that. When you're out in space looking for platinum in particular, look for a little meteorite in space that looks different from the rest. Like, you see that one looks like, well, like a potato with chunks taken out of it. This one looks like a potato with chunks added to it. These are going to have our platinum. There we go. We need to blow up a few of those. Oh. We've got 23 right now. Oh, there's one there. Oh, someone else is trying to have a go at us. They switched to shotgun. Oh, 3 of them this time. Oh, that makes 2. That makes... Oh, come on. There you go. This will make 1. Our shield's only not taking too much there. Those 2 upgrades coming in for us. And we have 1 left. Come on, mate. Come on. That's what you get for trying to blow someone up with an explorer. Oh, those space stations don't always look like D20s. It just happens that the one in this system is designed that way. Oh, I just caught that message. Oh, got another milestone. Destroyed 40 starships. Hold it. Now, if I could see what I'm doing, game, I'd very much appreciate it. We need more potatoes. There we go. Oh, in that case, we can chuck that in our inventory and scrap that. 58 platinum. That is plenty. Let's plug it all in. And now, every time we talk to someone, we should get an extra word translated for us. All very nice. Just as nice as this thing. Let's bring ourselves down. As we come in from orbit, let's drop some of this in here. Oh, that's my base. There's my base marker. We plop ourselves down here. Oh, before we check, we're fine on uranium. Oh, this has these sentinels blocking it. So sweet. We switch to you. Hello, doggo friend. Are you okay? Oh, you're gonna get angry if I get too close. What if I run up behind you and shoot you up your ass? Ah, you turn around. I'm walking away. Right, so once again, be careful because there is a noise warning. Actually, there isn't for the blaze javelin. So if we charge this up, right up your bum. Ah, yeah. There we go. There we go. We have to do a few charge shots on you. But we don't need bullets to fuel this up. We just need to shoot you. There we go. Mining beam for this one. Hello, sir. Alright. Sound warning for this gun. It's very good, but very loud. And now this is open, we can hide in here. Because they're a tad too thick to make their way through the door. Bless them. Right, while we're here, let us gently refuel our blaze javelin. Switch back to our main gun. We need some of that, some of that, and some of that. Pure ferrite. We can dig some up from here. There's some. There we go. 39 pure ferrite. This is all fixed up. An upgrade module for my exosuit. Put the factory logs for some more lore. Shine a light upon that thing. Some more hairy creature in the bottom of the vents down here. It will die no matter what intervention occurs. So no matter what we do here, it's going to die. And let's give it something to eat. There you go. there's its brother. We nick that to get a bit more standing. It's no, it's. Oh god, we're still on stage 3 alert, aren't we? I mean, if we hide back here, they won't find us. They'll continue searching. But what if we come back this way? Nope, they see us. Alright, but they are blue right now, which means they're going to come and scan us first. So what I'm going to do is shoot that, get some nanites, and some bullets. Oh, and the quad servo that we forgot to pick up. Oh, we need to charge this back up. Good thing about this is that you can go out of cover to use it. Charge it in cover, and just quickly pop out. Ow, you're gonna shoot me up the arse. That's fine. Dig that up. Aha, you don't know where I am. If I try to shoot this little red bot, it should do some critical damage to you. Ah well. Oh, you don't know where I am. Yeah, they get kind of buggy inside buildings. There you go, dash of Pugnium. Now I don't want to blow up the other one, because that moves us up to stage 4 alert level. And we don't want to be on the ground during stage 4. Here we go. What we're going to do here, just take off and leave. We don't want to be in space during an alert level either, because then they can track us and start bringing in spaceships. And all of their spaceships are pretty dangerous. We don't want to deal with that. Oh. What I do want to deal with is this thing we just found. A little trading post. We can run around here a little bit, pick up some goods to sell. Hello. I already have a scientist, my dude, so I'll have to decline. Alrighty. I want to check how much cargo slots I have left. None. What I was hoping to do is just pick up a few bits of cargo from here and sell them off somewhere else, but I need cargo slots to do that. Let's see what other ships have landed. If we run back to our ship super quick. You come in my pockets, and you. And these Pugniums can go in my ship.
Radiation protection falling.
Right, what I'm gonna do is sell that, and that. This can live in my ship. And yep, let's sell them off. Platinum, and this one, and nope, that's nav data. This, and I've lost that last thing. There it is. I think it's everything. Yep, that's it. I'm gonna buy 5 of these at a time. And we've got them all. So if you, if I remember correctly, these are supposed to stack to 5, or like multiples of 5. So we buy them in groups of 5. If we just quickly check, our pockets are full of this stuff. like full to the brim, we drop these off in cargo. You have one spot left with which to put stuff. Excuse me. I've forgotten what I wanted to do with these. So I'm just going to hang on to them for now, the time being. Oh, actually, I can summon my other ship down somewhere. I believe I needed these things for this ship that's just landing. So plop you down there. Nope. Yes, that's what I needed them for. Pop them some looms and those resonators. We get an upgrade to the positron injector, and we need a bit of uranium. Fortunately, there's plenty around. Just grab a little bit from here. This gives us not very much. We need to jump in here. Bring that to suit and suit. That's my suit full. Let's jump ourselves down here, jump in there, and then set this up. Uranium. Now this ship has a big old shotgun on it too. And I have no upgrades to fit into this thing at the moment. But before I want to start making this my main ship, I want to get at least 1 or 2 shield upgrades for it. So for now, I'm going to hop out and leave you there to gather a bit of radioactive dust and jump in here. Back to Old Faithful. Oh, actually, before I forget, let's bring the Minotaur in. Transfer this over into the Minotaur, because this is where I want to keep all the pugnium. And also, this thing. This can live in my ship, because I need to keep some in here. But for now, let's take off and hit the skies once more. Oh. Got another call from Apollo. What do you have to say? Getting useful data. What happens next? Yes. Right, now he wants to have us to have a look at the monoliths. I'm going to have some tea. Chuck the tea bag in the bin so I don't swallow it by accident.
Wow.
Follow the Sentinel energy trace. Now, if we want to, we can go back to the space anomaly to tell What's Her Face all about it. But for now, I want to visit this up top, this little building icon. I can't find where it is. It's behind us. Now it's in front of us. But I can't find it. You know what, let's pulse away a little bit. Turn back. Where are you now? Oh, it wants us to scan first. There we go. Follow the energy trace to its source. Well, that's simple enough. Now we have an icon to follow. as we arrive on this, oh, we find an object of interest. What could it be? What could it be? I can't see it. Nope, those planets. Oh, we've had them before. Nothing? Alrighty. Just be careful as we come down so a mountain doesn't spawn in our face. Watch out for fairies. As we bring ourselves down. Here we go. Ooh. Perfect landing. Oh, we're back on this dead planet. With all its low gravity glory. Spoopio. Let's poke this. Beneath the shadow of a red star. There's a little bit of lore about the origin of the chalice. They appear to be nothing like the Gek, Viking, or the Korvax, the most populous residents of the galaxy. They turn up every now and then. Witness the glyphs. Oh, and we get another level. Wants us to escape the Sentinels and find 2 more glyph sets. I can do that. Easy. Right, while we're here, let's do another scan. Give us another ley line, wherever it is. Are you really giving us the same one we escaped from? Well, I'm not complaining. Oh no, it's a different one. Never mind. Zoom. Zoom. Oh, this one has some words for us to learn too. And a thruster to recharge. There's one word. As we run around, here's our second. Is there anything on the second floor here? Nope. We can't break the pots. Ah, shame. We just boot this little triangle. Yes, yes. Let us activate it. And this gives us a rough number of how many planets there are in the game. Currently, there are 18 septillion, 446 quadrillion, 744 trillion, 73 billion, 709 million, 551,616 planets. It gives them glyphs. Tells us about the Atlas. You'll keep hearing about that thing. Boing. Oh, before we go on, just a quick detour over to this little patch of oxygen. Grab some of that for our journey ahead. And, so conveniently, let's refill. Yeah, I broke a rock. What are you going to do about it? Sue me? Yeah, I thought so. Just do a quick other scan. Give us this final ley line. You're gonna give it to us 40 odd seconds away. Let's make that 10, shall we? Here we go. One last ruin. And as we land, I want to jump out this side. Thanks, game. And give this a quick scan. See what secondary element these have. That is fucking incredible. How much platinum do you give me? 6 platinum from just these. They have 505 units each. My god. You know what? I'm going to summon the Minotaur here. And actually dig up a fair bit of the cobalt from here. Because holy shit, that much platinum just readily available. I did say they were valuable. They would have valuable stuff in them at some point. I didn't think that valuable. Get ourselves our free words from here. In the meantime, prod this for the not the cobalt, the carbon. There we go. And prod this for our last ley line gift sequence. The final portion of the code is now ours. As is this little cube. Yeah, we got room for it. Thank you. We also have room for these to go into high capacity. So we have just a few more spots in our pockets for them. What I'm going to do is jump in here. Take these out, and we get a milestone for the maximum milestone for travelling 100,000 units total on foot or in the air. Let's take these two and try and turn this thing around. Oh, we can do a scan from here. And we get one last ley line. Come on, baby. You can turn. You can turn if you want to. There we go. We can slide it a little bit when we land. But I'm still trying to get the hang of this thing. Before we go on, let's chuck these into the starship so I have more room for copper and platinum. Just my goodness. Right, so what I'm thinking is, if we just dig up a bit of the cave rocks from here, we should be set for cash for quite a little while. we go. There's a few more over here. It's a shame we're not getting like massive groups of them here. But still, I'm not complaining. Here's a few extra. Slowly bring our laser around to get them all. I think that's it. There we go. And we've successfully turned after jumping into the roof several times. Oh, let's grab some oxygen for that. Slide down a little into this little cave section. You don't link to anything else. Oh, you do actually. Let's bring ourselves up and over. Break that down by accident. It's probably going to kill us, so oh well. Every so often we get a geode from all this. We're going to break those down later, because they're going to give us good stuff. Oh, found another couple of caves. And a few cubes. Let's grab some cubes. Oh no, we're full. All filled up on cubes. We can't swap it into cargo, unfortunately. So this last one will have to live here forever. And ever and ever. Let's plop the rest of this in here. Refill this. And break that down so we can take these out. Actually, scratch that. We'll just jump up and jump back in here. Oh, get a good view through the ceiling as we click the camera in. A little insight into how the caves work. Entirely planned. Oh, there we go. Platinum from that one. How much do we have now? 110 in here and 10 in here to keep that space saved. Let's jump up this hill. Let's not go this direction. Come on. You can turn. There we go. Now we're pointing the right way. Let's just walk up this hill, shall we? Oh, small cubes. Let's just grab these ones. 1, 2, 3. Let's quickly zip back and pick up the 4th. Be careful when we land, because we don't want to die again after getting so close to the finish. Let's give this a quick scan to figure out what this is. Get a bit of cash for our trouble. Grab a few more cave rocks. Now, before I go on, let's get rid of that and fill this up with cobble, because that sells through a fair bit as well. Oh, there's an extra rock I missed. Inventory is... It says inventory is full, but it's full in regards to the plants. So we no longer have to worry about them. do have to worry about is this. They'll try to murder us. I think that's everything from that little area. That's going to annoy a sentinel. But we really don't mind. Are you going to get alerted if you can't meet us? I think that is a no. Alright, how many? We've got 5 geodes at the moment. Doing a quick slide. Get some of these little rocks from over here. No, we can't wedge ourselves through here, unfortunately. Oh, camera's going a bit funky. I wonder what was causing those damage numbers to come up. It is those little carbon plants. Come on, don't turn around. Here we go. Yeah, so you can notice as we go forwards, we've got a little bit extra jetpack fuel. We've been down there already. I don't think we went left at that little juncture. Let's head on. Oh, there's some stalagmites to pick up. Once again, if I may regale you with the way I can remember the difference between stalagmites and stalactites. Stalactites hang tight to the ceiling. Stalagmites might poke you up the bum. There we go. A little bit of word help for you there. No, I think I've been up there already. I think that is all we can do here. So if we just jump out. What does this give us? A glowing mineral. We need something with space. So what I'm going to do is just quickly jump out and make my way back to my ship on foot. Because there we go. Oh, there's some extra cubes. We can't call them monitoring caves, unfortunately. There we go. We can bring up from here, though. So, if I try to press this a little bit more. Nope, it's trying to bring in a new thing. So I need something with extra inventory space, like this. So I'm going to take the 2 lots of cobalt, plop them in the ship, and open this up a little more. Never mind. These cubes will live in the Minotaur. There we go, bunch of cobalt. I'll have this. This gives us Magna Gold, which sells for a fair bit. You can... Never mind. You can go back to there. I need to find that shop again. Actually... I am going to run back to you. Cobalt into your pockets. Cube in here and here. I want this somewhere in here. I do not need this copper in here for the time being. Let's bring it out, bring the platinum in. There we go, I like this setup. Let's head back to the ship and find this last ley line. yeah, we're going to have to scare out the atmosphere for this one. Point ourselves so that little ley line source is glowing, and only that, because if the space station is glowing as well, he'll try to warp us towards that one instead. There we go. What is this? This is a portal. So what I want to do here, before we continue, is catch ourselves the thumbnail picture for today. And before I do, I want to summon... Nope, I want to recharge the launch thrusters on this. And then re-summon it out of shot. You are still in shot. Oh, yeah, that's just the sound the portal makes, don't worry. Now, I wanna make this super imposing. So if I put the sun there, get a very good shot for our thumbnail. If we zoom the camera through here, what do we get from this angle? So if you don't know, pressing F on your keyboard moves the sun to your cursor location. So I want the sun right here. Make it super bright. Just catch the ring of the planet. Keep my ship out of sight, and there's the thumbnail. Weird. Breach, breach, breach. Within this gateway, we might find Artemis. Spoiler warning, we don't. Let's pop the glyphs in. This is gonna switch on the portal. Nice little Stargate reference there. This is how it looks from here. We can jump under it. See, it is only rendered from one side. Oh. And what I'm going to do here is switch. Press the middle mouse button to switch to flatten mode. Gonna flatten this out a little bit, so we don't have the little patch of dirt in there. Then we're going to switch back to restore mode. Oh, we'll bring up our little area here. We are going to refill life support so we don't die. Switch back to here. Just try and get the shadow in just the right place. There's our thumbnail. This bit doesn't have collision. There we go. And now we head through. And we have landed in this weird little bubbly area. Ooh, very neat. And not at all ominous.
Hostile system.
Okay, never mind. Oh, it's a little thingy to scan. Let's give you a scan. Ah, weird. Anomalous signal detected. I am gonna jump into that cave super quick, if you don't mind. So yeah, screen goes. Screen goes a little funky. And we've ended up in here. Oh, yeah, that spoiled the mood a little bit. I want to scrap you. We do not need that anymore. Hello! Hello, world. We were once travellers. We once aspired to be more than dirt, than dust, and dust. Show me a world, Atlas. Show me something no one has ever seen before. Do a diagnostic. That's never gone badly. It's been lots of years since the last diagnostic. 64% of words are fine. Questionable observations awaiting analysis. Signals have been plopped on them. Subroutine glass. Status operational. 4,000 breach attempts. I'm 90% sure that these have something to do with in-game stats collected from the entire lifespan of this game. Just collected together from all the different players, but I'm not sure. Personality interface? Sure, what could go wrong? Traveller. Ugh. Well, that could have gone better. And of course, naturally, we land in an extreme storm. I was worried something like this would happen, because I've done that particular section before. And that is why I went through and picked up all of these different upgrades. Our ship is just over here. 400 odd units away. Let's try to make our way over there before we mount, preferably. Let's break these down. I don't need those cubes anymore. I have something far more lucrative. Storm crystals. Those sell for much more. Oh, we got lightning to deal with too. Oh boy. Got buried tech there. I'll have to come back to that one. Let's jump in our ship. Glad of something familiar within this strange world. Yeah, you don't say. So we've finally met the Atlas. And after having met with it, it has plopped us down in an entirely new system in an entirely different part of the galaxy during a storm. I'm not sure if it's supposed to plop you down in the middle of a storm, but I'm not exactly gonna thank it for that, if I'm honest. But while we are out of that and out of the more radioactive areas, we can refuel that. Let us sit in here to wait the storm out. Oh, while we're here, God damn it, we need to fix this again. Every time we need to fix the launch thrusters. Come on, game. Come on. Ugh, you know what? Never mind. God, we don't even need the launch thrusters. You're not even on the ground. Jesus. Ugh. So dumb. And our ship has spawned in where normally a crash ship would have ended up. Let us pick this up super quick. And before this runs out, let's give it a few more seconds. And we need some pure ferrite, which I think is in this little bit here. There we go. Oh dear. Oh no, oh no. Fill that up. There we go. I didn't panic. Get a bit of pure ferrite. Let's check the horizons for anything of interest. Nope. Let's jump back in here. Fix this up. Now, I wonder... Oh, actually, before we carry on, let's clear a little space out of here and pick up what's in that little sparky boy there. Now the storm clears. Honestly. Let's clear that up. You're going to open. Give us some nanites. This will give us some carbon. You can give us. Nothing. You will give us something. Oh, that's cool. Oh no, still got a spine there. That's nice. Haven't seen this type of tree before. What's that? Whatever it is, it can be scanned. Well, it can be shot at. But we can't scan it. Oh no, it's just a bit of the landscape. Resolute. Ah, this is an extreme world. An extreme verdant world at that. Intriguing. You know what, while we're here, I'm not going to do that because I was going to try and do a scan for something new, like an outpost or something, but those are in my other ship, which is in a different part of the galaxy. It'll be out of our way. Gonna have some of that. Give these something from here a quick scan. See what your secondary element is. Ooh, nitrogen. Oh, and because that one had gold in it, every so often the main element might not be cobalt, but instead gold or something else. It's getting a bit warm as well. Let's give the old plants a once over. For a bit of extra cash and eventual nanites. Grab some extra oxygen here. I want to break free. Nope, I want to keep that there for the time being. Because I'm going to take off. From seemingly mid-air. Do a quick scan. See what this building is. Now, I'll get to that thing down there in a second. I just want to explore this little marshy planet a bit more. And tell me what this unknown building is. Oh, it's a trading post. Perfect. Bunk ourselves down. And let's grab ourselves our favourite mech. This can live in you. Let's just quickly take this over here. Because that's what responsible people do. They'd land their mechs directly on top of people. You. I would like to trade from my starship and this extra cobalt. And this. 127,000 for that little venture we did earlier. And from our pockets, I want to sell that. And it just happens we've come into a system that wants all of this different stuff. So we can sell that off and that off. And while we're here, let's shove these into our ship. And exocraft, I want this and this in my suit, and also that. I want to put down. Nope, it's in general. The medium refiner. Missing components. Magnetized ferrite. Never mind. Or sodium nitrate. Can we pick up some up from here? Oh, get some antimatter though. And a bit of health up. You know what, we're just gonna have to build a regular boring old portable refiner. Bring you down here. A little bit of that stuff into you, and whack some sodium in here. Set you off to cook. In the meanwhile, I need to make a warp antimatter house. Warp cell can live in Starship. How much do I need to make this? Just like 35. 1, 2, 3, 4. This way, 36. There we go. Now we can build the big old refiner. And let us put in this. Come on. And, oh, if you give me a hot second. That's the wrong button. I'm gonna quickly jump to my desktop because I have a bunch of refineries recipes loaded up. So, alrighty. Refiner recipes. Here we go. I want to see what I could do with 3 lots of input. If you'll give me one more second. What can we do with 2 instead? Nothing interesting. Oh well. Let's bring back to main. Loot you for your sodium nitrate. And I'm just going to stick you there. Because I want to put some of this spare oxygen in here. To make all this ionized cobalt at a 2:5 ratio. While we're doing that, let's have a look at all the ships that are spawning in. Oh, that's fun. There we go. So, before the storm comes in, let's quickly empty this out and break it down. Bring our little operation inside. There we go. Now I hope none of these people mind if I just slap this on one of the seats. And finish up cooking all of our stuff. I put that with a dash of this oxygen. We can make a bunch more condensed carbon. Let's see what we have in the mine at all. Not much in the way of materials, but we've got a bunch of oxygen we can use. So while we're here, we've got that much carbon. Let's bring this into our suit. 250 and 23. Let's move this over. We are done with making extra carbon. We have enough here for whatever we need it for. pick up the rest of our cobalt in here. And as I continue here, I'm going to take a quick break. Just to sort myself out some extra drink. Back in a second. There we go. Remember to turn the mic on again. What sort of materials does this planet have while we are waiting? Some buried tech modules. Fecium. That's literally just deposits of giant pools. Activated copper. Yeah, this is nothing special about this particular star system. No special stars for us today. Okay, so wait on this. Fire up again. Normally these would turn into... You need... Well, if there wasn't any oxygen here, it would only turn 2 of these into 1 cobalt. Ionized cobalt even. But if we plop in some oxygen next to it, we get 5 cobalt instead. Like loads more efficient. Also, much more valuable. Let's just quickly check. I want to sell off that pugmium for different stuff. You are done. Just gonna grab you in my pockets, plop some of this cobalt in here. Now, can I build a second one? No. Oh well. This way on here. What can I buy from you? Could buy an bit of extra copper if I want to, or a little extra oxygen. Should I have the needs? Oh. Now what I can do here is like something really sneaky. So, well, this did work in older versions of the game. Every time you buy something, it records how many purchases you make of that item in the game and ups the cost of that every time you buy it. So if I buy a ton of this, it is currently valued at 513. So if I quit out and jump back in, it was 513, it is now still 513. Huh. So I drop down in my pockets, set this up again. Let's see if we can make this work. Bear with me. If I buy all of this, especially in one go, there's it for the cobalt. let's jump back here, give it a quick second to update. Have a chat to you. What do you like today? Nothing to fear, no will, always something. I have no idea. I would like to request dialect. Thank you very much. Oh, you are done. You can go in my points and you can fire up again. While you're running, I'm gonna put the rest of you in here. And you can live in my pockets, but you, on the other hand, no, I'm gonna buy the extra oxygen from here. So, the energized cobalt from here was 513. It is now 513 again. Alright, so it used to increase the cost in older versions, but it seems that is not the case anymore, unfortunately. Ah well. Let us buy up some oxygen. There we go. Go back to here, plop this in, fire you up, and talk to someone else. Hello. You're a conscript. You will be a fine warrior. Oh, thank you. That is very kind. Oh, this one, please. Thank you. Get another word. There is method to this madness, by the way. Oh, this guy wants to come into my weapons terminal, but I can't. Sorry, mate. Oh, in the meantime, you're almost done. So we plop this in our pockets and fire the rest of this up. And we can use the rest of this oxygen with this cobalt to make even more. At a slightly, well, since there's two, this is basically 2 regular cobalt, it's the similar ratios, but instead it's making 6. Very nice. We use up the rest of the oxygen, pop this in our pockets, and plop these in high capacity. There we go. Now I can break this down. I think I got the last bit of ionized cobalt out of that. I hope. You want to live back in here. So do you. Right, so I can take this back out, plop them both in here, and for our little venture and cooking expedition, we earn, if we sell it off, just a little bit over 700,000. And I noticed we have 14 of these still, so well, I'll quickly check to see what's landed. Lots of different ships, but none I would like to pick up. 14. I want to put this into the starship. So I'll run over it, get a range, pop you in the starship, run all the way back. Chat to you, sell off from my ship these 4 crystals for 500,000. The little haulers plop down. That's out of my price range. Another one, also out of my price range, by a much bigger margin. But now we've sold off all of this crap and some bad crap. I'm going to explore this little thingy. But for that, I want to plop down something else for a change. this thing. Let's flip you around, bring you in, plop that down. Make sure everything's gone back in its right place. Yep. This is the Colossus. A big old, really chunky exocraft. That, once again, due to recent change in the game, doesn't protect us from storms completely. So what I'm going to do is marvel at all the space. No, can I install protection? No. We'll have to play with this another day, because I don't want to melt. Give me these. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, crashed that tree. That is fine. Another reason why I'm using this mech is because I want to pick up all these storm crystals too, without having to keep jumping out my little craft. Now there was some just over here. We can use the mech scanner to find them a lot easier, thanks to the cute little upgrade we plopped in. Flip over, take these out. One, two, three. Like, just running around doing this, jumping about, is a very good way of making money. Pick up some extra carbon on our way. Plop about 30 back in here, because for some reason refilling all of this takes it from my main inventory. Do a big old scan to grab these. Nope, don't want to jump out there, but that's fine. Do a big old slide down this hill. Let's grab ourselves 2 extra storm crystals. And I want to go over to this big old patch here. Oh, that's a lot of them there. I'm not even sure if I have room for these now. Let's grab them all and quickly jump out. Pop a battery in there in a little second, because I want to grab, just do a quick ring around here and grab the rest of these things on foot. Sure, it's a little bit melty outside, but I have the hazard shield ready to protect me. And thanks to the heat storm, our jetpack gets a lot better. Right, I'm going to zoom my way back over there, keeping fairly low to the ground so I don't land too hard. Oh, hold on, let's grab this one. I'm just gonna... Thought I had something coming from my computer. Now before we continue, battery up. To grab these two. These few more. Flip around, grab the rest of these. Oh. I want to sprint for a little while to let my jetpack charge back up. now we can jetpack just a little bit more. Grab ourselves one more. And be very careful as we go down. Ah, well. We can't get these anymore. Oh, there's 4 as well. Well. I'm much happier that we played it safe instead. But since the storm's cleared, we can jump back in here and stop playing with this. More importantly, put a booster in it. Or not. We can put nope, never mind. Let's just drive it. Oh, drive it over to this little red patch here. Now, this thing is a lot slower than our bike. And it's a lot easier to maneuver though. But it also comes with the bonus of a shitload of inventory space. Like, top level freighter wouldn't be able to carry that much stuff without a few upgrades to it. Instead, let's do a quick around here, a quick ring around all these, and have all the oxygen. Lovely, lovely. 1.5 thousand for our trouble. And open this up. Yeah, so I'm gonna refuel this. This gives us... Nope, we don't want that. We want what's in it. Condensed carbon. That means we can summon this thing back. A bit of sodium nitrate. There we go. Let's jump in here and flip over a few storm crystals to our main pockets. In exchange, we can flip over 2 of these. Bring these over. I'm going to keep 5 in here, just for a rainy day. And I'm actually going to sell everything off from here. And oh, before I forget, put the rest of this oxygen out of high capacity into the Minotaur. Keep the rest of it safe. There we go. And make our way over to this area. You know what, I'm bored. Let's quickly grab that word and build ourselves the aroma geobank for a change. And this ugly tin. Oh, bit of extra carbon in here. Let's put some condensed carbon in. Give this a quick drive. But first, pick some more up. There we go. Grab it all. Come back in and swip this over to here. Spin around and take for a drive. But this thing can climb walls just as well as the bike can. Now this is a good shot. A good point to get a good shot of the Roma for any potential future thumbnails, or just for posterity's sake. Let's get up here. Get all the smoke. Bring us down a little bit. Lovely. That's a thumbnail. Actually, no, that's just a regular screenshot. I already have the thumbnail. So the boost in this thing is it charges a lot slower than our bike, but lasts a fair bit longer. Oh, something bit us. That is fine, we don't mind. We are 15 seconds away from the unknown signal. We have found some kind of mysterious thing. This is a good opportunity for another thumbnail. Let's get it really big up. What is this mysterious thing? Mysterious obelisk? Let's find out. It is Artemis. We finally found him. This is Artemis's last words. This is all there is left of him, unfortunately. He is dead. And we soon will be too, if we don't get a move on. Oh no, hang on. Our ship is a short distance away, but we're going to take this opportunity to grab a few more shock crystals. We'll grab that one as we slide on past. Gonna get out to grab that one because I really don't want to try to turn this thing. The storm will end and then start again by the time we get it. Zoom and a boing and a plop and a boing and a plop and so on and so forth until we get to this little cluster. All of them from this area. You know what, we can just get there faster on foot. Jump into our scanner briefly. Do a once over of where they all are. 1, 2, 3. This rainstorm is currently 156 degrees Celsius. For those of you watching the VOD from America, that is very hot in Fahrenheit. Oh, I've lost the storm crystals. There we go. Before we carry on, let's battery this up. I should have been looking when I landed. I'll try not to be so just foolish again. Some ships. Let's bring in the Roma for our work. Just to get over here a little bit quicker. 1, 2, and 3. Grab smashed sodium. Life support is at 50%. Let's spin around. Drive over to a few more. Flatten that, because I don't like them. There's a few more over here, so... Oh, our inventory's full. So these can all go in the Roma for the time being. This can live here. Ah, run out. Just as I got one over. Ah, well. In that case, we could be a bit more leisurely about getting all these back out. We could also jump back in here without worrying about melting. What upgrades can I stick in you? Get some of these for scanning stuff. I just want to fill you up. And fill myself up with a little bit of this. Tastiness. We are about a minute or so away. Let's grab this extra word before we go. We appear to be in a Viking system. Here we go, not too long to go. And also, an extra one of these. And just, oh, let's quickly go up this hill first. Just give it the once over to make sure we've left nothing in it. And a melee jetpack over to here. There we go. Check out what's landed. There's a C-class explorer, a fighter, a little shuttle, and another little shuttle. And when we get here, let's summon the Minotaur. Mechangelo. And I'm keeping these two lots in here because I want to move these back in a second. What I'm going to do, go over it, sell off from my suit every last storm crystal I collected for 8.3 million. There we go. And we shift these into high capacity. Got a bunch of extra cargo space for whenever we need it. But for now, need to find a hollow terminus. Ah, how convenient. There's one over there. Let's re-summon the aroma. Actually, scratch that. Let's mix it up. Let's summon this little floaty boy. Make sure everything's gone back. Spin ourselves around. Yeah, this thing keeps its speed a lot better. Actually, before we go on, high slide suspension. I really want to put this in, but I don't have any wiring looms. Or, well, just nothing it needs, really. That's a pain in the ass, because this thing would work really well with some sliding tech in it. But oh well, let's just pick this up. Oh, that's good for selling. It's good for wedding. And you know what? Before I forget, I'm gonna start installing it. I need a magnetized ferrite. Yeah. Will this give me anything for my trouble? No, there's nothing in there. Now it's in there. Break that down. And I believe... Oh, put it up a little bit high there. Yep, there's our hollow terminus. As we move up here, I'm going to general and plop ourselves a large refiner up here-ish. Because I want to do a little bit more refining while I'm in the core. Let's bounce up and bounce up some more. Much faster than the ladders. With all, if we grab it from here. Yes, all the salvage data we've found so far, we can sell it for 50,000 each, or we can break it all down for nanites, 15 each. I'm not planning on using these for anything else, so let's do it. Ah, Germ Koi. Hello. Our quest for the core is going surprisingly well, considering that our first 2 attempts we were murdered by gravity. Gonna leave that cooking. How do we advance with the plot? Yes, yes, yes. Manual override. There we go. Just gotta give it a little bit of quick whack. There we go. And this is an entirely new person. Oh, we're getting existential again. Which one is most existential? Because we improve. Death does not erase life. Yeah. God, you're a barrel of laughs. What if I told you Artemis could be saved? I would need to know more. Yep, so Artemis, the one individual we've been hunting for most of this game so far, turns out he's dead. I managed to rob his grave for one last fragment of him. But we need to find a mind arc to do it. Ooh. We need a living pearl for that. And a splash of cadmium. Yes, I already knew that. Oh boy. You know what, I'm gonna just get this over with you. Yes. I need to fix up the mind arc before I make my way back here. But in the meantime, I want to make sure this isn't gonna run out on me. So plop another battery in. Fish out these nanites. It says it's going to put it in our pockets, but it's just going to go straight into our little bank. Now we are in another extreme storm, the third. And where are we going? Let us quickly summon up the Nomad. Pop the sails down. Plop. Grab some more crystals on our way back to our ship. We have plenty of room for them. And this time we actually have a vehicle that can move around quick enough to get. Let's hop over the wildlife so we don't flatten it. Oh, one last one. Let's shove it there, grab these all, shoot down this flower, ouch. Ow! There we go, had to get a bit more distance on that. Learn a few more words. Let's spin ourselves around. Let me grab this. Oh no, can't crash into that. Our shield is about halfway down. So as we make our way back, we've got about 40 odd seconds on our journey. We can afford a quick detour to scan these little things. And that thing. There we go. Oh, the shield's getting a bit low. Let us gently refill that and break that down and refuel this. Probably needed a bit more. There we go. That'll do. Come on. There we go. Oh, got loads of storm crystals here. These storm crystals are one of the more valuable things in this game. So yeah, I would like to grab them all, well, as many as I can before the storm ends. Because what I've noticed is that the second we get the notification that the storm is clearing, these things will close up and we can't pick them up anymore. I just noticed that my little chat pop-up doesn't have timestamps for when you say that. So I really do need to add that after the storm finishes up. Let's do a quick jump off. grab all of these. You can craft with these things as well. They are very good for that. But with all the ones we're picking up so far, we just want to sell them. And ideally we want to grab them in very big piles. Like this. Oh dear. I don't want to be here. Thankfully, the storm's clearing, so we won't have to worry about melting. Only getting electrocuted. There we go. Just abandon that there. Jump up here. Open that up for a few random bits. Yup. Oh, I don't want to be stuck on the ladder during a lightning storm. There we go. Should be right in here. This can go in high capacity. These are all sat in here. This thing should have the spare. Nope. I want to shove these into the Minotaur. This little mech boy. So I can keep those for a rainy day. I want to set off from my suit all of these for 5 million. Fantastic. No. If I just point these out, these level calls we died for in the previous run, they sell for 84 million each. 1,000. Like they weren't even worth the trouble. I want to quickly make my way back into here. Oh, you're out of range. Bring the Minotaur in here, jump back in the ship. So I'm sure this thing can survive a lightning strike. I'm gonna bring these into high capacity. And this thing needs... I need a hyperdrive upgrade into a ship like this one or another one I have before I can make my way into a different system. But for now, I'm not going to summon the anomaly. I'm going to go to this space station. Just a quick second away. Oh, this one looks like a D20 as well. Interesting. There we go. As we come in, we've got loads of punctium in here. We can use this to buy stuff. Oh, just in case you're wondering, you're sharp-eyed, do not worry about us clipping the camera into some bits. I went into the INI files of this game to raise the frame rate up a fair bit. So while it does look much better and much more bearable, it does go a little bit funky with the geometry. But not too bad. Yep. There we go. We can now have a look at you. Hello. I can ask for coordinates to something for 5 million. No. This guy will send us coordinates to ruined freighters in the game, which I assume are very dangerous and I want nothing to do with. Ooh. You sell pulse engine modules for punctium. one magnetic resonator. That is far too expensive. These I assume are kind of like loot boxes, but for technology, like in-game loot box style things. But I'm going to spend my pugnium on this.
Product received.
Just the one. I can sell you stuff if I want. But no, I don't need to. I want to see what's in here. Ooh, it's an A-class gun cabinet. That's nice. Oh, that is a spaceship landing. I can chat to you for some multi-tool upgrades. Yeah, nothing that would interest me, so I'm going to move on to you. You sell starship upgrades, which I really do want. Something like that, for instance.
Product received.
And that. So I'm going to sell off this movement upgrade. I'm going to hang on to that and install this.
Product received.
Yep, not too many nanites left now. So I'm just going to quickly cash these in for some nanites. That is still not enough. So I'm going to hang on to these, put this in high capacity, because I don't know why that ended up in there. And first things first, I'm going to work on some upgrades, including bag upgrades. I'm going to buy this one from here. Move on to my main ship. I'm going to jump into you to just quickly pick up a few nanites from the anomaly. Scratch that. I think I just saw a special class of ship go in here. Ah, they were just explorers. Yeah, so sometimes a special type of ship will land, and the community really likes them, but they don't turn up all that often, unfortunately. Like, they're really good ships as well, like well worth turning back and checking for. So, this is the anomaly. If you just quickly duck inside. Plop ourselves down. Zoom. We can talk to a few people to get some nanites. So you, good sir, every time we scan different stuff, and we have enough from one group as data, like for this instance plants, you will give us nanites for having a look at them all. We get 500 from him. If we... Oh. I thought there'd be someone around here. Ah well. If we talk to you in a second, because we've got another milestone for talking to aliens. I wasn't sure he would count because there's a new guy. There's not a new guy, actually. I spoke to him before. You, every time we get one of those milestone pop-ups, we can cash it into this guy to get more nanites. He's very happy about that. There's 250. And I assume we can hand in food items to this guy to get nanites. But he is kind of a dick. And as we move on, I can talk to you, I think, for nanites. I can ask about the plot, but no, I can ask you for coordinates to various things. But instead I'm going to talk to you about the plot. Oh, excuse me. We get some notes for asking about that. And that's it. If we kept some of the salvage data, we could have cashed it in over here. But before we move on, I want to quickly run over here to buy another suit upgrade. For casuals, 60,000. Well worth the price. Especially as I'm going to move some stuff into it. No, I want to keep that there because I remember where that is. This can live here. And I'm going to move over there for the sake of neatness and just feng shui. Bless our run with continued good luck. Because, you know, finding an S-class tool cabinet is pretty good luck in and of itself. But for now, we are going to... Nope, that doesn't do anything. Let's jet back off and jump on it. We can talk to you for missions. Hunting dangerous pirates, which is not something we want to do because that has a risk of death associated with it. No, never mind. I'm just going to head back to my ship. Also, a little fine touch. These little bubbly things, whenever you summon this into a system, these will share the same colour as the sky in that system. I find that's like a really neat touch. But anyway, let's head back out. And quickly see we have 1,100 nanites to our name now. Let's point ourselves back at the station. And actually, what I'll get from him.
Warning. Threat detected.
Ah, that's not worth my time. What I'm going to do, fly into the station, quickly check what we bought earlier. So we've got a hyperdrive and a shield module. Those are both really good. So, as we come into land, do a quick speed. Gonna hop out to save the game. Then I'm gonna do something cheeky and quit to mode select. And since we've basically, well, technically quit the game and restarted, it's gonna bring us back into the system we just left. The station. Oh, excuse me. Now we are here. And since we left and reloaded, we jump back up and have a quick chat to you. Your stock is back. There we go. We have a shield module, very important, and a hyperdrive module.
Product received.
Thank you very much. And can we trade some more pugnium for you? No. Ah well. It's worth a shot. Let's hop in here and set about on our next task, which is pointing ourselves. We're gonna press E on here to figure out what the cadmium drive needs. So it needs a bit of chromatic metal and some wiring looms. we can get looms by turning around and going back in here. Because we can buy them from here, and I forgot to pick some up. I also have none left. Gonna flip these around for some extra space. Ooh, that's a C-class shuttle. I'm at the wrong point, but while I'm here, I can just swing into here. There's a little trade terminal. Say hello to you. You are an engineer. You're not the guy with the scenario, so just get a word from you. Corporal. Oh no, you're a technician. No, thank you. You have the scenario. Few sparks and screams. Right, this guy, I've done this scenario before. This guy's got himself into a fight to the death, and he's not very happy about it because he's not a great fighter, and he's going up against like a living legend basically. So I'm not going to suggest fleeing because he's going to punch me in the face. I have no effigies and no daggers, so I have to come back to you in a second after I pick this up. I need some of these. 25 thought to do it. There we go. There's, well, 15 actually. That should, actually, never mind. Let's pick up a few more while we're here. Ah, fuck it. There we go. That should keep us in wiring looms for a very long time. Plus they're a pain in the ass to get. Now, I was hoping one of those ships would stick around because I could have bought an effigy off of one of them and completed that little scenario. But alas, 'twas not to be. Can I talk to you about missions? Oh, I can hand one in. Get a few nanites. Thank you very much. Browse. Raid a planetary depot. That's a tad too dangerous for me. So I'm gonna have to pass on that one. No one's landed. So, what I'm gonna do is hop in here. And now I have some wiring looms finally. Let's quickly check what this thingy needs. Chromatic metal. So, let's take off. Point ourselves to this little planet, see what it is. If it's good. Magnetized ferrite, that's what I like. Let us pulse jump towards it. So, how are we doing today? What's in the suspicious package? I don't know, I haven't got one yet. Oh, I was really on the ball with that message. But we finally pulled in here. Let's bring ourselves down. Do a quick scan for nothing of value. I see 2 deposits. Let's bring ourselves down to this weird cactus plane. And plop. I said plop. There we go. That's what I meant. stinging puddles. I want to have a look at this. Magnetized ferrite. I want to pick a ton of this up. I don't even think we could have... no, we couldn't afford this suspicious package either, unfortunately. How much? Let's grab a little extra. Just to be safe. Let's finish up this little part. That got us a total of 9 magnetized ferrite. Probably a waste of a deposit, but hey. Let's give a few of these a scan. This has... Oh, yeah, plants tend to have carbon in them as their main element. Oh, these animals. Grab the long leg boy. And the tall little bug boys. Yep, they're well suited for this terrain. And ooh, a tiny little Diplo boy. Let's have you. And scan some of these rocks so we can get what the secondary element is. So that's not what we need right now. Get that plant. And this rock. We can keep scanning them when we've looked away from them. And these tiny little ones. Come on. Scan it. There we go. And once you're done there, let's scan these little things. I want one with ammonia in it, like that. And this has ammonia. And this last one has more ammonia. We want that ammonia because we can sink it into our pH balancer to fill that up a little bit. There we go. That's all full up. Let's run back to our ship. And this side was a brown looking ground deposit. I want to see what's there. Oh, our shields, our extra shields are down, so now we're going into our main hazard protection. Yep, that's what I want. Let's numb some of this tasty stuff. This is reminding me of some kind of food, but I can't remember what. Ah, like it looks closer to tinfoil, but oh, I was about to call it like a really weird Marmite, but no, you don't want to eat that. For now, let's drop 16 in here, refill that up. Numb some more of this. There we go. Now that's done. We're going to quickly run back to our ship, which is that way. As our jetpack charges back up, let's add that to our to-do list. And I want to I would like to refill this.
Technology recharge.
We've extra shields up. Base protection can refill. I want to grab the pilgrim and drop it so we can jump in air. This is what's in here at the moment. And I would like to take a quick drive over here. We'll break some of the plant life. Yep, these are eggs. I need to be very careful so I don't break any of them. Just keep an eye on the ceiling for one of these hiding out. Bit of free oxygen. Boop that for an extra shield. We can boop you for standing, because I don't know why these little animals give you standing, but let's clean this up. Get ourselves a few more nanites. Thank you very much. There's a cool 129. Very nice. Now let's do a quick once over. Let's jump in the bike and get away from there, shall we? Oh. Oh, sorry about that, mate. We'll clear out a little bit of space. I wasn't doing that by accident. I was doing that so I could summon my next ship. This beauty. Now, what I want to do is, I want to sit on here. I want to add a few more upgrades to this baby. Which is going to involve moving all these up, plugging that in here, and installing the cadmium drive. And all of that chromatic mill, I need one of these. I can build one of these and one of these. So in here we can put in, if we can find it, half the copper, half of 190. That doesn't go into 2 lots. 19 doesn't go into 2 lots, but I can't split into 5, so 90 lives in here. Nope, I need to press go. And the 100 can go into here. It would have been 2 lots of 95. Need to actually make it go. Oh, guess we're sat in it now. But I want to install these shield modules in here. We have the harmonic resonator, 30% shields. Very nice. And the nanite bulwark, an extra 30%. This will stop us from dying as easily. Oh, we've accidentally quit it out. I want the hyperdrive module here, the harmonic injector. These planetary charts will find us various things on planets. I want to shift the... Just trying to think. I want random tech to just live in here, so... I want to move all that in directly in the middle. This can go here, this can live here, this can go there, there, and there. No, I want to move these up again. let's crack open the suspicious pulse engine module. This will give us a neutrino ejector we probably shouldn't use for a little bit of extra efficiency. But let's just break this down. Actually, let's just leave it there, because that'll act as a little bonus for this thing.
Technology installed.
Just chuck some tritium in, pick up some platinum later, and jump out to pick up the Minotaur. Nope, should have kept that up to actually call the thing in. There we go. You're gonna plop down. And nope, I need to go into you. Pick up 1, 2, 3 of these. Into you, need some platinum. You can live there. And you, I can install here an instability drive for a little extra efficiency. I've already got 3 of these. I've got 1 of those lying about, and I'm making more mail. Let's jump out, empty these out. Come on. Suit. And suit. We can poke the ship now with we need more chromatic metal, don't we? Which we can pick up from here and here. Hello, Kane. Are you doing well?
Technology recharge.
Oh, thank you. While I'm here, I think we can actually move these down. Leave them there. Now, activated indium. These sell for quite a fair bit of money, but we have more than enough money right now. So, what I'm going to do is drop this thing down again and grab from the ship all of this. Make a bunch of that. Now these can live in cargo. This can live in the starship. So this first one gives us a lot more efficiency on our warp cells and 200 light years of extra travel distance. And, well, this one does the same thing. So once again, let's grab this into high capacity, boop you again. Now back to the starship. Let's pop the metal into you, and the metal, you don't need metal, you do. Oh, I thought there's a follow I missed. It's just an odd one I've already talked about. I believe I fixed the notifications for him now. If we check high capacity, there we go, we're almost at 500, so this can live back in the ship. You can live back in my pockets. And just quickly check, see where everything is. Everything looks good. Let's move you back into high capacity, because why did you fall out? There's also random oxygen here. Don't know why that fell out. I need a bit of platinum and a warp cell. So I need to jump into here and start moving stuff across from here. So to just do a quick back and forth. Speed Freak, I have not yet beaten Permadeath. What are you doing to my bike? You know what you did. Just walk away. This is, however, the furthest I've gotten in Permadeath. So I'm in danger of jinxing myself. Are you doing okay today? I hope you are well. Oh, we are just upgrading a few bits in our new ship. It is good ship. I will not apologise for that pun. Oh, fucking hell. There's tons of crap in here. Oh, you bit it. Oh, if you come here to gloat then, well, you can. I'll be very happy to hear about your experiences with Permadeath. Because me, myself...
Why are you gay?
And you followed! Oh, thank you for following.
You are gay.
Yeah. I hope the... I hope you hear the notification now. I think you do. I think I finally fixed it. My God. That has taken me, like, literally weeks to manage. Oh, you're not gay. Ah, well. That's okay. What is not okay is this. Needs to live here. And you need to live there. Ah, you heard it. That's good. Right. Now I've got space in here. Quick check on the cargo. You can go in the ship. It's got a bunch here already. Got plenty of space in there. Gonna quickly jump out underneath into here. And I'm gonna start breaking all of these down. Oh, but first, need to make some launch fuel for you. And need some extra plates. I'm gonna slowly break all of these down. But before I do all that, I'm actually gonna take off in this and boost myself back up to the station. I want to wait before breaking all of these down, so I don't take so long to get there. Oh, there's a criminal about. 100k? Nah, not worth my time. Zoom, zoom, zoom. Zoom, 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 zoom. There we go. Oh.
I'm joined by our crisis correspondent, Spartacus Mills. Spartacus, this is huge history happening, isn't it?
It's bigger than that, Chris. It's large. I mean...
Push for time. Can you sum it up in a word? A sound? Spartacus, thank you.
A fairy pulp. Ah, 8 people. Wow. Oh, that is... God, it's really good. That's so brilliant for inventory management. Right now, I'm just sat here, breaking all this crap down, from which
Why are you gay?
can
This is empty.
trade this ship in for a little something else. Someone else has subscribed. I didn't catch who that's that. Oh, it's you, Fury. Aw, thank you very much. Oops. How are things? They are going pretty well, thank you very much. want to do is... Do I have enough space in my... No, I do not. What I was going to do is break it out for scrap, but I don't have enough room to do so. So it's... Nope, I do not. God, I got like a new follower I was talking to earlier, and now I've got a entirely new raid. That is the first time I've managed to hear that notification as well. Yeah. I hope you liked it. Yeah. Is everything going well on your end? Hello, Within. How are you today? Oh, those are full of nasty eggs. Ah, you're not bad. That's good to hear. Let's bring that thing down. While I quickly duck in and shoot you in the face. Now this little thing looks a bit creepy, but trust me, it has only nice things to tell us. Well, nice things for us. Whoever the log is stored in here, they did not have such a nice time. There we go. That is 124 minutes. Very well worth our time. Now, I would like to move all this over to the big ship. I want to take you out. You put you there, stick you there, break you down, and oh, I'm gonna stick you in here as well. I'll clear this out in a second, I promise. Things are pretty good. Yeah, I heard that you managed. You didn't get let go from your job. That's very nice to hear. Oh, for God's sake. Guess I'm going back into atmosphere. There we go. Yeah, pirates will scan you every so often in this game. And because I've got a bunch of expensive stuff in my pockets, they will always try to murder me. Ooh. Ah. It's just someone who wants to buy stuff. Sure, what do you have? That's good, I'll have that. I'll also have all of that. And I'll pass on that one. We don't need to pulse all the way here. I'm not sure if you will be on the same hours before, but at least you'll still have your job. Well, in these current times, that is still pretty good to hear. Oh, there we go. Have a bit of tea. That has gone cold, so that's fine. I was trying to face myself the other way so I could follow the camera, keep the camera still as the ship spun. It didn't work that time. But now I have that little dagger. I can fail to get up there, so I've got to use the ramp like a schlub. We can go through here and talk to this boy, because I talk to you later, but for people who just come in, this guy has just got himself into a duel to the death with someone incredibly dangerous. So I'm going to give him this dagger to help. Yes. Aww. And you're going to give me that. Wow. I feel so blessed. There we go. Yeah, those doors are weird. You need to get like right up to them before they register you there. Yeah, they... Oh, I am now a comrade. Oh. Ah. That brings me joy. What also brings me joy is this. This is my little old ship. Oh, before I break it down, we've got like weird little green stuff on our side because the planet we were just on is probably having a storm. But if you'll have a look here, this is the little SC7 waffle. This has taken us on so many adventures so far. But now we have a new, bigger ship. We need to break it down for its resources. So if we go over here, poke you, claim scrap. Or not. Despite the fact I have... Where did all that come from? I think it was trying to chuck it all in here, but it's not enough room. But I still got the pop-ups anyway. That was weird. So let's just try and clear out a little bit of space, at least. Yeah, this thing is really finicky. Oh. Never mind. You'll try to give us them again, but nope. So we have 9 slots free. Will you break down now? There we go. And we get a bunch of modules and a bunch of random bits of crap. And our new main ship, if we could have got him, had a look at him without somebody getting in the way. And this is our new main ship that's coming to land for us. Your C-class as well. Such an arsehole. Right, so we have all of these in our pockets. We can just settle that off. And I know nobody better to sell off more of my crap than this guy. Hello. I want to sell you my crap. Specifically, rotten springs, recycled circuits, these, and some fibers. There we go. Oh, someone else has landed. Ooh, big old hauler. A handful of cogs as well. Oh, nearly yawned a little bit there. I want to sell off those cogs. There you go. Have some. There we go. Oh, you're going to take off. And while I'm here, these can live in my ship. Yeah, you want me to play with that. Tick. Gonna bring this into my pockets and leave it there for the time being. In the meantime, A-class shields. And I want to install both of these. But right now, there's not enough room. So this is gonna come in my pocket. That's gonna stay there. That's where this is living currently. So the shield needs to come out. This needs to live back in. This needs to come out. That can go away. This can come back out. Warp cells can swap places with there. And the extra upgrade, this particular upgrade, can go in here. This gives us a handful of fire rate. Very nice. And what's the other upgrade? A shield. Excellent. I do like not dying. Let's shift all this over and pop the new shield there. This gives us an extra 20% shield strength. I'm not going to sniff at that. In the meantime, now I'm done. Let's jump up and sell these leftovers. We don't have any of the tech that these two want, so I'm just gonna sell them off to you. Okay, that takes us to 1100. What upgrades do we want now? Well, first off, gonna see what you have to offer, because exocraft upgrades are something I would like. Engine module, I'll take it. Laser, not so much. And if I chat to you, what do you have to offer? Oh, nope, nope. There's nothing I could need. Fine, let's have a look at what this guy has to offer. Purchase the... nothing. Alright. Let's keep... Just trying to think, what else could I just add to this thing? I mean, I could add another scanner upgrade. Yeah, I think I'll have one then. Purchase upgrade, scanner module. Thank you very much. And this thing can live in here, gives us an extra nice rewards for plants, and just plants. I'm not going to complain. I'm going to keep on this until we get our mech back. And for anyone still loitering about, I need a name for this ship. It is currently called the Rosa of the Moon, and it appears to be leaking somewhere. Okay. I'm sure it'll be fine. But what we want to do right now is chuck these into the hyperdrive. I need 50 platinum to fix this little thing up. So let's take off. And find ourselves some asteroids. Like them. So once again, as I was doing earlier, we need to look for weird looking asteroids like this one. Blow it up for platinum. This is our shotgun, and this is our main photon cannon. This one has a lot of reach, but less. It doesn't do as much damage. Well, this on the other hand, it's got still a fair amount of reach, but it loses a lot of damage. So there we go. That took about 5 shots to break down. Well, this takes about 1 or 2. Let's see what we've got. 93. Not too long to go. Let's grab that little last one there. 200,000 for you. I'm not gonna bother. Oh, just reversed into an asteroid. That's how good a pilot I am. And that is the upgrade to the pulse drive power. We can break these two down. And I'm going to quickly drop back into... Actually, never mind. I'm going to do that on another stream. Now, we initially built this thing in order to get some cadmium, but we managed to pick it up from dismantling some old tech that we didn't need anymore. So for the time being, we need to find, if you'll pop up again. Okay, never mind. We need to find a water pearl, which we can look for on verdant planets like this. So what we need to do is not go in that section, but we need to find a bit of coastline. There will do, just nicely. You need to head off to bed and get some sleep. Okay, you have lots of sleeps then. Oh. This looks like a very good photo opportunity. Let's get some good old clouds from here. Get those two up in the corner. Lovely. Oh, that's the floor. Right, we have... Right. We've come down on the ocean. Well, the coastline, because we need to find a thingy pearl that you can only find in ocean biomes. Well, you can tell ocean biomes apart pretty easily because, well, there's lots of ocean. Let's plop ourselves down here. See what this has to tell us. Quickly check heat protection. Feel that up too while it's there so it stops blinking at me. There we go. Let's talk to you. Yes, yes, yes. I'd like to have some words, please. Thank you. Living pearls. Right, we can find them if we jump underwater. Actually, before we do that, let us summon the mech. There we go. Let's jump in here to get some protection from the elements, and more importantly, protection from drowning. We are now underwater. And we are not suffocating. I need to check. Oh, while we're here, let's bring this over. Pop you in there, high capacity. You can live in there. Don't know why I had 2 lots of oxygen in there already, but well, just a little bit of oxygen. Let's bring this over to our main tanks. Get rid of you so we have more space to play with. Let's bring these 2 down and move you over. You can stay there. And you can get installed. Supercharged propulsion. Get 20% fuel efficiency and extra boost tanks. So if we point ourselves to, well, any cardinal direction and press space, get a big old jump that goes even longer and charges up just as quickly. Now, while we're down here, we need to find a little clam-like thing. If we quickly jump out and have a quick look around. Armored clams, that's what we want. Yeah, our oxygen does not last long down here. I've just noticed in the bottom left, we now have a little readout that tells us how deep we are. Well, that is very nice. I think those clams are underwater. Come on. Spin, you fool. There we go. I think I got it figured out. So we point ourselves to a direction and press space. We automatically go in that direction as long as the mech can turn itself there. So if we point ourselves this way, press left and forwards and space. Yep, we can go this way. Oh, let's not go near that thing. Oh, storm's clearing. Cool. And let's point ourselves down at this little clam. Dig ourselves a hole down. Switch back to mining beam. Open you up. Take you. You're not gonna stop moaning about me about those planetary charts, aren't you? Ugh, I guess we'll use one just to keep you happy. Now we need to construct the soul engine. We can just drop it here. Just casually build. 3 metal plates, a living pearl, and a dash of cadmium. Simmer for 20 minutes, and you have for yourself 1 soul engine. I'll need to make a few more of these. There we go. And now, the mind arc, we need a dash of glass. Alright, now we've done that, let's use one of these charts. Gonna jump out a little bit and find ourselves a minus element. There we go. Oh, I didn't like that trick. Aha! If you didn't already know, when you dig up the soil, you get silica powder, and you can cook that up to make glass. Alternatively, if we just quickly dip out and see if there's any frozen planets nearby. Never mind. I just want to quickly pulse to this thing. At least to get off the map. Oh, perfect landing. Now, a little thing I learned in our off time since last stream, if you plop down a safe beacon, like say in here directly on the table, and use E on it, we can save our game right here, and also it'll make a little star on our map that we can use to navigate back here without having to keep coming back. And ooh, that is this is an experimental class multi-tool, which is really good at mining and scanning. And finding a rifle type weapon, even after we have the pistol type, is really good. But finding it as a C class, however, is not great. Yeah, well, not to worry. What we're going to do here is plop this on this box, talk to you, and what can I do to you in the meantime? I can put some of that in to make more chromatic materials, but I don't want to. I want to keep you there for the time being. And dig up a bunch of stuff from their front garden. There we go, get plenty of silica powder. Completely and totally compromising the stability of their building. But, excuses. I'm sure they won't mind. We can plop the silica powder into here to make just free glass. Let's start that. Switch back to this. Grab ourselves a little more. And now we switch over to restore, put ourselves at the surface, and bring back some of the terrain for free. There we go. Just quickly zoom back up in here. More silicate. Let's plop this in our suit. Make 2 more. And as that's cooking up, chat to you. Yes. Needs fuel. He's got a tiny little vault. We could sabotage the device to make sure it opens, or tell him that it's a terrible fucking idea. Oh, why thank you. Get a little scanner module. Which I'm not going to use because I want this glass. I'm going to put this back in, break this down, and remove you. Keep this glass here for the time being. And from here, we can finally build the mine arc. There we go. Now, what do you have to sell for us? Oh, you got a bunch of these. Oh, and free sandwich data. Yeah, I will take those. And we need to find another hollow terminus. So let us summon in our Minotaur. Now it's here, we can plop these two, all of these extra bits in, because that's where I keep all these little buildy midgets. Have some room now, let's pop the glass in. There we go. Make our way to the hollow terminus. Oh, glonk. It's fine. Oh, there we go. We can land. Once again, let's ignore the ladders because they take far too long. Jetpack straight up to the top. Quickly switch this back on. Tune it to Artemis. There we go. And finish off this stream where we started. talking to someone over the phone. Hello. Use the mind arc.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Oh, he's gone. Oh. And here is Null once again. Hello. Oh, I had to restart the call there. Chances are dream. Intriguing. The deepest secret of the universe is not that of glass. It is the final act, the decision to abandon those who need you. It is the primal sin, the foundation of existence itself. Yeah, we're getting existential again. Return when you are finished. And on that bombshell, I think I'm going to finish up the stream here. So I clamber back into here. Take some shelter from the very loud storm. Oh no. I'm gonna accidentally quit to desktop. There we go. And yes, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for watching, and have a very good night.